Okay, so I'm back and I saw the request come across that the stream went offline. So that's what I was waiting for before I came back online. Um, Now I'm hoping to catch it on one of the two log streams that are running, but I doubt it's gonna come. Like every time I try to do log streams while I'm streaming, it doesn't work. I don't understand why. When I'm troubleshooting this without streaming, all of these seem to work. So I don't know. Maybe there's just too much traffic or something. I don't know. It usually takes. Oh, there it is. There it came in. There's the payload came in. The notification to um, the Discord and Slack went through, and there's the notification on Twitter. So um, I'm now live in production on my full infrastructure as code, full stack deployment to Azure using infrastructure as code, configuration as code, and code application deployment in a CI/CD pipeline. All nice and awesome. All that modern DevOpsy stuff that people, uh, you know, cream all over. So that's really all I had for today. This was a interesting project. It's taken me 5 days to complete. Some interesting notes to take away from this. Um, the first of which being this preview feature for the Key Vault secrets as app settings is a little interesting. For one, if you're using a storage account, um, if you're using one of the app settings as a storage account variable and you're using that app setting inside the function app, uh, you cannot use the key vault reference. The storage key needs to live directly in the app setting. The other takeaway from this is that the app settings uh, on the site resource in ARM is really painful to deal with. The There's no real good way to mix and match uh, different types of settings. So let's say that I had several classes. So I had some static ones that are basically like name value pair, just keys, whatever key in a value. But the other ones were like the storage key, the app insights key, the storage name, and the secrets references. Um, and trying to find some way to mesh those all together in a way that I can bring in some of those settings or all of those settings from a parameters file, so I'm not having to define all of this as statically inside the actual deployment JSON is really painful. Uh, so something needs to be done about that, or I need to learn a little bit better about it, I guess. I don't know which one that is, but anyways, that was a really painful process that took up almost 3 nights of this entire project. Uh, the other takeaway is that there's no way to do queues and tables in ARM templates. So if you're running a full Azure Function app, there's no way to actually initialize missing queues. What I would have to do is create a function that did the queues and call that function after deployment. But that's kind of not the right way to do this. If this was a regular web app, you would have some kind of initialization code that would ensure that the queues and tables exist, and that's normal for that, but there is no way to define queues and tables in ARM templates. So that means that if you're using a function app, you need something between your ARM template deployment and the app deployment to manage your queue and table deployment. So that's another takeaway. Um, the other thing is that this is really cool. That's a fun takeaway from this. This was a lot of fun. I didn't expect to spend as much time on it as I did, and that's kind of sad. But the results speak for themselves. It's working. We're solid. Um, so with that, I am going to sign off for the night. I thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you back.